Welcome back, family. Welcome back, Soul Tribe family. You know who you are, right? As long as you're the real ones. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, tapping into the messages. I am truly grateful. I hope you're well and you are rested and you're getting ready for a productive week, however you see fit, okay? Let's go on and bring in our protection and get to the messages. I call upon the divine light to surround me. I invite my ancestors, guides, and protectors to stand with me. No harm, no deception, no lower energy may enter this space. Only what serves truth, healing, and highest good is welcomed here. And so it is. Ashe. Okay. So, man, I woke up and all I heard was, it's all of them. All of them. I was like, all of you. I was like, all of them? What do you mean, all of them? It's funny how you wake up and you hear, okay, spirit speak, okay? So something about all of them, okay? So we're going to tap into this energy and see what it is the divine needs and wants you to know, okay? What was that message about, spirit? It's all of them. What was that about? Wow. The lost compass here, okay? Getting back to integrity. All right. So there's all of them. Okay. Take it how it resonates. Whoever all of them is to you. 35 breaks down to 8. You could be a life path number 8. You could be 35. You could also be 53. All right. But all of them. Okay. They lost their way. All right. Mm. They need to get back to integrity. This is what I woke up and heard all of them. And I was like, okay, so take it how it resonates, okay? I heard that. All right. So we have all of them need to get back to integrity, okay? Yeah. Then next message out, 64 breaks down to 10. This is completion here, okay? So woodwives, adaptability, all right? So there's a lot of people that need to adapt back to integrity, okay? Because after everything that everyone has lived through, you, your ancestors, and everybody else, there's a lot of people, okay, that lost their way. They lost the integrity, all right? Take it how it resonates. You could be woodwife energy. Okay, this is giving me like, mm, oh. Something about connecting to your roots. Okay, for whoever that message is resonating with, you need to connect to your roots. Your roots. No one else's roots. Your roots. Okay. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah. That's where the fortune's wheel, luck, and right timing is at. 23 breaks down to 5. You could be 32, 23. You could be a life path number 5. You could be life path number. Somebody asked me this on my other channel. Yes, there are hidden life path numbers. So I know everybody's like 1 through no. There. Trust me. There's hidden life path numbers. You could be a life path number 10, completion of cycles. Okay, possibly completing of the next phase of your journey here. Okay, with this, all of them though. It's a lot. It's a lot of people, okay, that need to get back to integrity, okay? They lost their compass, and at the bottom of the deck, yeah, in the hand, the universe is your partner, okay? So 31 is here, all right? Breaks down to 4. You could be life path number 4. You could be 31. I feel like the divine universe, okay? The universe is definitely reaching out at this time for people to step into their truth. Step into truth, okay? Now, hold up. I heard that, spirit. Not everybody's truth is true. Okay? Not everybody's truth is true. Like, you have a lot of people that are, raised to feel, I heard that, to feel entitled, to feel privileged. And that is not the truth. I heard that. Okay? A lot of people's truth is not true. Tell me about them losing their way in this compass. Cunning. A lot of people have been cunning, okay? Hmm. What else, Spirit? And when I mean cunning, just manipulating. Look, and then look what comes out next. Adaption after adaptability. See, a lot of people didn't want to adapt to their roots. They wanted to adapt to your roots. Because they knew your roots were the guiding light. They knew your roots were coming directly from source. I heard source infinite. Okay. So with this lost their compass, they lost their compass through lies, manipulation, and deceit and trickery. Hmm. And they needed to adapt to whom their roots um, synchronize with, resonate with. It's like this is giving me, and I know y'all don't like the saying, or some of y'all, but I don't really care. Destiny swapping, energy swapping. That's what it was. Okay, it's not even about a destiny being swapped. It was about an energy being swapped. Mm, yep. And the universe, I cannot make it up. Look, the universe is bringing things back into balance. Okay. Whoa. Yes. And determination came out on the fence. So I feel like you know how people do things, or groups of people will do things in order to try to determine their fate or determine others' fates. It was like it only lasted for a period of time here. This is the energy I'm getting with this determination on the fence. It only lasted for a period of time, okay? They were very cunning, but they were determined to do this, or they were determined to, sway people in the directions that they wanted them to go. This is pure D manipulation. This is what I'm picking up on. This is pure D manipulation. So many lost their way. They lost their way when it came to integrity. They felt like they could trick people into believing what they wanted them to believe. They never wanted anyone to awaken. And see, this is what be pissing me off when I hear politicians talk about the woke. First of all, I feel like they're getting things confused, okay? Because the woke knows right from wrong, okay? And I'm not here to, talk down on anybody, right? But, I'm just going to say what it is. It was man to woman, woman to man, period. I don't care what nobody say, okay? That's why the Bible say go procreate, right? You know? So you have a lot of energies here, and I'm picking up on energies. The reason why some groups of people didn't want to have children or etc. was because it had a lot to do with their life, their childhood life trauma. Okay. They may have witnessed things within their households with their mothers and fathers, and they didn't want to go through that. Something could have happened to many of them as they grew up that they held in. Okay. They didn't want to tell people about it due to feeling ashamed or feeling like some sort of feelings of guilt. All right. So you had a lot of people that took out whatever they went through on the world. Bitter as hell. Hmm. Wow. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Yes. I feel like the universe is putting some things to rest. Okay. Especially when it came to that manipulation, when it came to that trickery. All right. There's many that are going to rekindle or reunite with their roots. Whew. And I heard a lot don't want to. Mm, okay. But with this luck, blessings, however you want to say it, okay, good fortune, however you want to look at it, I feel like, the wheel turning here is bringing things into balance, putting things to rest. Tell me more about this adaptability. Mm. Courage. It's going to take a lot of people some courage, family, just to go on and admit. admit that, the things that they have done, the things that their ancestors have done, and just take it how it resonates, right? It was all wrong. Okay, it was all wrong. And many are feeling that now. And I'm not talking about the job losses or anything else. I feel like there's a lot of energies that are around that are just sitting in their, I don't want to say feelings right now, but it's sitting in their feelings right now, where they are starting to realize that karma does swing back around and slaps you in the face, literally. hmm The galactic beings, the earth angels, the star seeds, okay? The intuitive ones, the chosen ones, however you want to resonate with yourself, you already knew that. That comes from wisdom. You already knew that karma does eventually make its way back around. Hmm. I heard the good book even says that. Okay. Yes. Many of you are going to start experiencing more peace, inner peace. I heard that. Mm. Yes, look at here. It was a trick. I heard Houdini. So they were pulling the Houdini, all of them. Mm. And they felt that this trick was, or this cunning, manipulative energy was going to be a determination, okay, of your fate, your destiny, your lineage, whatever the case may be. But the trick, it was seen. It was seen by the Most High. It was seen by the universe. The hand of God, the Most High God. They were trying to keep it a secret. Mm. Okay. Oh. I feel like a lot of energies right now, they are starting to realize when I look over, they definitely had an entity attachment. hmm They're starting to realize that manipulation, lies, deceit, trickery, whatever the case may be, if it is not willing the highest self, okay, it will create, when I look over, a tower. Mm. Many people are living through a tower right now. It says prepare for an abrupt, disruptive shakeup. Whew. That will catalyze dramatic life changes. hmm Mm. Okay. You may be this terrifying energy. They may be this terrifying energy. Yeah. Something was revealed. Many went through a transformation because of their wisdom. Also because of their beliefs. I feel like there were a lot of beliefs that were awakened within many. It says traditional wisdom and spiritual counsel can offer you greater clarity and meaning. And then look, right below it, interesting. Okay, the world here. People, and just take it how it resonates. It says, take advantage of opportunities in diverse cultures. The world has much to offer you. I feel like these energies really didn't want to do that. Okay. That's why you have this energy of dominance, entitlement. Mm. Mm, mm. Wow. Ha! And what I look over, exactly. Keep your grass cut. Because there were snakes. Mm. Okay. Yep. It's something about playtime being over. There may be energies that are still trying to play, but playtime is over. They could have also been wanting to play with you in some sort of way. This is giving me like some sort of psychological mind tricks, mind trip. Somebody playing in your face, playing in your energy, period. Many were. Mm, okay. Mm-hmm. Intentionally. So everything that has happened, it was intentionally done. That's why so much is now taking place. There's a lot taking place. Wow, I just heard that. Ooh, mm, mm, mm. You're gonna be victorious. I know y'all want to know what I heard. Listen, I just heard but you know what? I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it where it is. I let spirit. If spirit wants that message to come out in another reading, then I'll let it come out. But wow, there's a victory here when the hand of God, when the Most High God is involved. Mm. And I feel like this victory here is coming in a very unexpected way to a lot of people, and not you, family. But I heard something about the rich. That's all I'm gonna say about the wealthy. Okay. Um. mm, I do not want to keep hearing that. Something about their money cannot buy their redemption or something like that. I don't know what that was, but I feel like the wealthy, they felt like it was time for them to step in, and what they did was they stepped into their fate. So something about that, okay? Just take that message how it resonates. But the wealthy stepped into their fate. Oh Lord, there was more to that message. I just don't want to get into it. Okay, these people couldn't make up their mind here, okay? I can't they can't, okay? I can't say it says I can't make a decision. They couldn't make decisions, okay? And so they decided to manipulate. They decided to, be cunning, and they lost their way. Mm. Mm-mm. Many could be, yeah, their emotions are starting to overwhelm them now, because I'm telling you, they feel like, I heard that. I heard that. They feel like money is power. Money is not power. Eh. Okay. Many feel like money is power. Money is not power, family. Okay. Something about that. Okay. Money is the root to all evil when not used appropriately. Just heard that. Okay. Whew. Yeah, the passion that these people were feeling. Yeah, see, I feel like a lot of people are out here overwhelmed right now. They're overwhelmed, and they wish they could fully, be honest. I feel like not just with you, but with themselves. Mm. Many sold their soul to the devil. Okay, I'm hearing all this stuff. Mm. And they really don't even know how to handle this because they know their fate. Oh, okay. Mm. Okay. What are the messages for the woodwives? Yeah. It says, please do what is best for your heart. Okay. But it came out in the reverse. So I feel like there's a lot of energy here where they do want to do the right thing. But I feel like they are also afraid of, how they will be looked at or something like that, or how they will be judged. Okay. So they are stuck. I heard fairies are stuck. Fairies? What? Fairies are stuck. Really? The bottom of the deck. Damn. The fairies are stuck. And why do they feel so lost? Because they have to connect to their roots. That's why they feel so lost. Okay, so for woodwives, take it how that resonates. Okay, what woodwives mean to you, adaptability. Okay, it is adapting to your roots. All right, I'm picking up I heard fairy dust. Okay, somebody may not be understanding this message at this time, but it's something about you need to research. Something about fairy dust. Yeah, because it's tied to your childhood trauma. And somebody, family, is wishing to be like you, but they need to let go in order to find themselves. I'll be damned. Okay, spirit. Oh, shit. Oh. Mm. Mm. Oh. Okay. So, I don't want to be so blunt. Because, I don't want to say that word. Because energies saw something in you that they wish they had in them. It was like they came up with a scheme, okay, to trick you out of something. And what they tried to trick you out of was something that was internal to you. Now they want to be different. But I feel like they lost their way. They lost their roots because they were in your roots so long. Ooh. Mm. Tell me more, spirit. Mm. Yeah. They're questioning, is it really over now? And that came out in the reverse. Hmm. So this is giving me the energy of doubt. I feel like there's people out here, many, many, many people out here that they really don't want it to be over, but they just don't know where their roots are at. You never lost connection with your roots. You never lost connection because it stems from DNA. DNA. Yes, this energy, when I look over, they were trying to reroute. Mm. Different path or route. Another way to go, another way to get there. Longer, but be patient. Wow. Maybe not be meant for you. May not be meant for you. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, different path or route. Another way to get there, longer, but be patient, may not be for you. So I feel like, there's a lot of energies out here that, they are definitely tapped in, but they're tapped into the wrong roots. They're tapped into the wrong energy. Oof. Yep. They want to know, will this ever change? It's all in divine timing. It's all in divine timing. Okay, family? So that is the message. I am going to leave that energy here. Take it how it resonates, okay? Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Thank you for contributing to the channel however you see fit, okay? Let's close out. I release the weight of deception and betrayal. I stand rooted in my truth. I call back my power, my light, and my peace. I am whole, I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe. And until next time, y'all have a magnificent day. Ashe.